Get your day started the right way with Good Day Tampa Bay.
Jennifer, I am in lovely Dunedin, Florida this morning, and we're here to tell you about Tampa Bay Food Tours.
Oh.
How would you like to discover what an area has to offer culinarily and leave it to somebody else to take you on a tour? Well, that's what they do. It is a walking tour, a 3-hour walking tour. They take you to 5, 6, 7 different places. They can be restaurants, breweries, and it's all tastings will be ready for you when you get to the different place. Walking tour. They do Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Dunedin. We're in Dunedin. They do these things every week. I'm going to tell you all about a Tampa Bay food tour that you can walk around an area and enjoy a bunch of local, small business owned, what am I trying to say there? Small, local, small businesses?
I don't have words.
Did I stay up too late?
Local small businesses.
You know what I mean. You're not going to go to chains. Hey,
yeah, there we go. There we go.
Take it at Applebee's. That's what I'm saying. Take it to that. All right, stick around. I'm going to tell you all about the Tampa Bay food tours.
Yeah,
We're gonna
eat
have
a
good
little,
day in Dunedin.
and then you walk it
around.
off.
I'm going to look at it. I'll look at a lot of food.
All right, Charlie. Thanks.
Good day to you, Russell and Laura. I'm in Dunedin, going to tell you all about something called Tampa Bay Food Tours, exploring Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Dunedin, and everything they have to offer culinarily. Yeah, maybe more cities they'll get to eventually, but those 3 is where they are right now, and I'll tell you how you can join the tour when Good Day Tampa Bay continues.
We check in with Charlie?
Yeah.
Hey.
Morning, Charlie.
Good day to you, Russell and Laura. Happy Friday to you.
too.
You know, there's so many wonderful places to eat in the Tampa Bay area. I've been to a lot of them. But I haven't even been to most of them. There's so many out there. It can be overwhelming sometimes. Well, what if you left it up to somebody else to decide where you're going? What if you just joined something called the Tampa Bay Food Tour? They take you to Tampa or St. Petersburg or Dunedin for a 3-hour tour. Walk along and visit some great places to eat and drink. You can do that, and you'll meet the woman behind this brilliant idea when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Friday to you. I'm Charlie Belcher in Dunedin today to tell you about something called the Tampa Bay Food Tours. That sounds fun to me. They had me at Tampa and food. Kimberly is here to tell us about this idea. Look, I love this. It seems like a no-brainer. There's so many great places to eat. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. Where do I go? I'm going to leave it up to you, Kimberly.
Good morning. Thanks for having us and visiting us in Dunedin today. So, as you said, we do tours in 3 major areas here in Tampa. So the Dunedin tour, we're going to experience today a mini version of it, where we go and visit a couple of the people and see the food and meet the people behind the restaurants here in Dunedin. And
And did it start? Where did it start?
So this is actually, we started here in Dunedin in 2017 before
right here.
we add the other 2 markets. So when I travel, I do a food tour in any area I go to. Once you're aware of them, you'll see they're everywhere. And it's a great way to get to know the area because they're always going to take you to local places. Yeah. They're going to get a history of the area.
So how does it work? Let's go through it. How many people at a time? How long does it take? What days of the week you doing them?
Okay. So we are in downtown Tampa and St. Pete on Beach Drive on Tuesday nights. That's deliberate because that's when they're least busy. Anybody knows those areas knows it gets pretty crowded. We're here in Dunedin every Saturday and some Sundays, and we put some Friday tours on the calendar as well for the month of May. So lots of opportunity for people to come out and meet the people here in Dunedin.
It's a 3-hour walking tour, right?
Yes.
And what will we visit in those 3 hours? Or how many places?
So here in the Dunedin tour, we we start at Lucky Lobster. We visit Cooney Brewery, Carver's Fish House. We also go to the Popcorn Place, the Distillery, CC Riders, sometimes Hogfish, and Vescalini's Cafe.
Oh, that's a lot in 3 hours. You get a lot in there.
Yeah, it is. We're only at each place about half an hour, but it's seated dining with water and utensils. You're not eating out of a cardboard container.
Yeah. And how many people are doing this at any one time?
So the weekly tours, we limit to 12. It's a good-sized crowd to get in and out because, like I said, we're only places 30 minutes, so you don't want to make it too big of a group. But for private, we do as many as 20 or 25.
Oh, you can do your own. If you have your own group, you can set up and do
Absolutely.
it. And then it works similarly in St. Pete. In Tampa, you'll visit multiple places throughout the 3 hours.
Yes.
Wow. So how far in advance do I need to sign up for this? Early? Do I show up somewhere?
So usually, you know, like everywhere, March was a really busy month for us, but now it's starting to tail off a little bit, and we're seeing more locals versus the visitors on the tours, which we love to have locals and visitors alike. But there's tickets available for all the tours.
How do I get them?
Just Tampa Bay Food Tours online, www.tampabayfoodtours.com. You can see a calendar there. It tells you all the availability, and we'd love for everybody to join us.
TampaBayFoodTours.com. And if it's a Tuesday afternoon and my wife and I say, you know what, let's do that, chances of getting in that Tuesday, I mean, pretty...
It just depends on the time of the year. But,
that makes sense, sure.
Always try.
Yeah, absolutely, always try. All right, well, Kimberly's going to take us on kind of a mini version of the Dunedin tour. I don't know where we're going next. I'm going to follow Kimberly. She's taking us on a tour. When Good Day Tampa Bay continues, Good Day Goodies up next. I'm getting my steps in this morning, Laura.
Right.
We're in Dunedin, and we're taking part in kind of a mini Tampa Bay food tour. They do these weekly in Tampa, St. Petersburg. It all started right here in Dunedin. We are on the Pinellas Trail, making our way 3 businesses in a row here. That is CUNY Brewery right there, Lucky Lobster Company right there, and Cotherman Distillery Company on the other side. We're going to see what they're serving up at Lucky Lobster when Good Day Tampa Bay continues.
Charlie is in Dunedin this morning, checking out restaurants with Tampa Bay Food Tours. We'll check in with him when we come back.
Good day, Tampa Bay. Welcome to Dunedin and Lucky Lobster Company. This place is beautiful, right off the Pinellas Trail here in Dunedin. We've been hanging out with Kimberly and her Tampa Bay Food Tours, and this is among the stops of the Tampa Bay Food Tours. Tom owns the Lucky Lobster Company, and I'm the lucky one, Tom, to be standing in front of all of this food. My goodness. Well, let's start with that. What in the world is that?
6-pound Maine lobster. Generally for large parties, that's a request we get for large parties.
That's not just going to be on the lunch menu.
1.5 to 2-pound lobsters we have all the time, light Maine lobsters all the time.
That's giant. Well, let's talk about your offerings. Let's start down there with the bisque. Is that a little lobster?
Lobster bisque, clams and a half shell, Connecticut lobster roll. That's the warm lobster roll. We carry 2, Connecticut and New England.
Okay, which one is cold and which one is warm?
New England is the cold one.
Okay.
The Connecticut is the warm one with drawn butter.
I think I like that one better.
Yeah.
Sorry, New Englanders. But...
Yeah, it's definitely the more favorable is.
Yeah. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Now
Absolutely.
you're starting it. All right, let's go to the. Now that's a lobster Cobb salad. I think you should call that the Cobster salad.
That's the lobster Cobb salad.
That looks beautiful. What do we got down here, Tom?
We have our crab cakes, appetizer crab cakes, oyster Rockefeller,
Now, what is Oysters Rockefeller? Remind me.
oyster cheese and spinach.
Very nice. And if you want to do a little surf and turf,
You can do
You got
that.
the
We have
burger action?
And we have our 14-inch shrimp and lobster pizza.
oh, that is. What is that? What's on that?
Shrimp and lobster pizza. Smoked Gouda, tomato, tarragon, fresh tarragon.
That is amazing. When are you open here, Tom?
We open 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday we're open until 10 p.m. We do brunch on Saturday and Sunday from 10:45 until 3 p.m.
Oh, very nice. So 7 days a week?
7 days a week.
7 days a week, lunch and dinner.
Lunch and dinner.
Brunch on the weekends.
Saturday and Sunday.
Kimberly, wow, I can see why this is part of the tour.
Yes, we meet here every tour. This is the meeting location, and guests get to enjoy the lobster and shrimp pizza. It's a favorite. We've been doing it for 6 years. People come back all the time to have it.
We didn't mention about the Cotherman there. There's a distillery right next door. So do you go there as well, or did the guests get a little drink here?
Nope, the tour includes either craft beer, wine, or margarita, house-made here on this stop. But we also stop at Cotherman's for a sample of their rum punch, which you see there.
Nice.
Distillery.
And that's the rum punch that you sample. And then there's a brewery on the other side of the place. You stop in there as well?
Yep, we visit them for their craft beer flight, and it's a fan favorite.
Nice.
One of 7 breweries here in Tampa.
All right, you want to continue the tour?
Absolutely.
Where are we headed to next?
We're going to go to Carver's Fish House.
Oh, Carver's Fish House. So keeping the seafood family. Oh, I know that. That place is also a seafood market, as well as a little restaurant there as well. Ooh, did you see the size of that lobster?
I know, and I like Cobster salad. I think they should go with it. They need to do that.
right? It's a
Yes,
Lobster zone.
it's a Lobster
yeah,
zone.
I may not continue the tour. I might just stay here.
I know.
But Jason's got this.
But it's so, it's such a cute area. You
Lobster
cannot
for
deny.
breakfast.
It's so great.
It is.
Yeah,
No, it's
beautiful.
You're right here on the Pinellas Trail. So lovely.
Gorgeous. All right, Charlie, thank you.
We're continuing our mini Tampa Bay food tour. We were over at Lucky Lobster Co. We just walked down the Pinellas Trail, back on Douglas Avenue here, and we're going to check out Jensen Brothers Seafood. It is a seafood market. We're talking fresh fish here, but it is also a restaurant and bar. We'll see what they're serving up for the Tampa Bay Food Tour when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. Happy Friday. Taking a little Tampa Bay food tour this morning, right here in lovely Dunedin. Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charlie Belcher coming to you from Dunedin. Tampa Bay Food Tours offers these sort of tours in Tampa, St. Petersburg, and it all started in Dunedin. They're a 3-hour walking tour. They'll take you to 5, 6, 7 different places. You'll eat, you'll drink, you'll hopefully be merry and discover the wonderful culinary goodness that is the Tampa Bay area. We've continued our trek, made it onto Douglas Avenue here in Dunedin, and we're at Jensen Brothers Seafood. And it's Carly and Charlie for your viewing pleasure. Carly Jensen.
Yes.
So Jensen family owned and operated.
Yep, so my dad actually started this business with his dad in 1984, selling Mississippi catfish and rainbow trout out of the back of his pickup truck. So coming from wholesale to retail and now the restaurant industry, it's really blossomed, and we're so happy to do it in the heart of downtown Dunedin.
Good for you, and good for you for carrying on the family tradition. I
It's
love
an
that,
honor
Carly.
to be able to work with him and just grow with him and learn everything he has to offer.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, as a father of a daughter, I know that makes him so proud to hear you say that. That's awesome. So it's part fish market. We saw the market over there.
Yes.
Fresh stuff.
Fresh fish, frozen products. We house over 200 different varieties of fresh and frozen seafood that we sell to the retail every day of the week.
Nice.
We also supply local restaurants, breweries, stuff like that. And then all of the fresh fish is prepared here at Carver's Fish House, which is our restaurant.
All right, Carver's Fish House is the restaurant part. Let's talk about what you're offering. Ooh, what's that right there, Carly?
So those are our homemade shrimp tacos. The one on the left is going to be a Caribbean-style fruity slaw. The one on the right is a traditional cheese, lettuce, tomato, house-made taco sauce, and a side of our tomato cucumber salad.
What's that? Is that a grouper sandwich?
This is our famous blackened grouper sandwich.
Oh.
Parmesan cheese, lettuce, tomato, tartar sauce. Secret recipe for our blackening season. So you got to come try it for yourself.
All right. What's next there?
And then we have a house-made Maryland-style crab cake, all fresh blue crab meat. We have a little bit of a house salad and then a crab and shrimp salad, which is going to be fresh crab, shrimp, and mayonnaise, Old Bay, stuff like that.
And for dessert?
Homemade key lime pie bar. You can't finish a seafood meal without it.
I love it. And so the display case here, you could get it. You could get it and eat it here. You've got seating outside, or you can grab it and go home.
Yes, originally we started as just the deli where people would only take stuff to go, but we since expanded, opening up our kitchen to serve lunch every day. So we have prepared items in the case that people take home for dinner, pair with their fresh fish next door, or can enjoy here.
When are you open?
We're open every day for lunch, serving at 11 a.m. till 5 during the week and 4 on the weekends.
Carly, you're a wonderful representative of your family. I know your dad is proud.
Yeah.
Good for you. Wow, right? Just give her the microphone. It could be Carly's world if I'm not careful. Right?
Yes.
The perfect transit. Hey, don't tell the bosses. They might like that too much. But anyway, we're going to continue our Tampa Bay food tour next. Can't wait to see where we end up.
That was great.
Yeah.
It was fun.
She's lovely.
Yeah. All right. See you later.
Yep.
Charlie? G yet? I mean, come on, man. You're killing us today.
You know what's funny is each time they're like, oh, would you like to try some of this? And I'm like, I can't. I got to go to the next place. I'm sorry. So, okay, I did have a little bite of lobster out of that lobster roll this morning. And it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. But yeah, we're hanging out with the Tampa Bay Food Tours. They do weekly food tours in Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Dunedin. All started here in Dunedin. So now we're a block off Douglas, and Laura and Russell, this next story is really going to be a good one in so many ways. We're going to visit Olena Cafe, a European coffee shop, and the husband and wife who own this, they were born and raised in Ukraine. Yeah, that's why you see the flag in the window there. So we'll talk to them. They're a part of the Tampa Bay Food Tour. Stick around, everybody, and let's make this Friday a good day, Tampa Bay.
But first, Charlie Belcher is taking us all around Dunedin this morning. Next stop, Viscoli's Cafe. Viscolini's.
We are learning all about Tampa Bay Food Tours this morning. Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Friday. I'm Charlie Belcher coming to you from Dunedin, where Tampa Bay Food Tours got its start. But as you can see on the stars on that map right there, they're in Tampa, St. Petersburg, as well as Dunedin. They do weekly tours, 3 hours, walking tour. You're going to discover some great culinary places, in great little restaurants, great little breweries, distilleries sometime, or even a cafe. We have made our way to Viscolini Cafe. This is Olena, and this is an official European cafe. What makes it European, Olena?
Hi. Okay, well, hi everybody. So officially European why? First of all, because
you're European.
Because I'm European, yes. I'm originally from Ukraine.
Yes.
My husband from Bulgaria. And after we opened this coffee shop, most of the time people coming here, they call this place like, oh, such a European vibe. And we're like, okay, well, let's call it European coffee shop.
Oh, I love it.
So,
I love it. What sort of, the case looks incredible here. What all sorts of things you got in here?
Great selection of desserts, any choice. Started from our famous and most popular tiramisu, which is really
I love a
very
good tiramisu.
good.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice selection of the Parisian macaroons, different cakes, Turkish pastry, which is also very popular in here.
Nice. I notice you have wine as well, beer and wine.
Yes, not just coffee, not just tea, but also wine and beer.
And you do coffees and teas. In fact, if you take part in the Tampa Bay Food Tour, this is where you stop to have a tea if it's a cold day, a warm day, or maybe hot coffee or whatever. You get a coffee or a tea. Do Ukrainians drink tea a different way than we do, or different kinds of teas?
In Ukraine, we always drink tea. It doesn't matter what time of the day. Morning, we start with tea, and before we go to bed, we drink tea. But a coffee, it's the one of famous drink to have power for the rest of the day.
Oh, okay. Yep. Gotta get that caffeine boost.
Caffeine boost, yes.
Yeah, power for the rest of the day. I like the way you say that.
Absolutely.
Viscolini Cafe. When are you open here, Olena?
So we opened at the end of 2020. It was December month. So basically it's what, 14, 15 months.
And are you open every day of the week?
We open 6 days a week. Tuesday we closed.
Okay, so Wednesday through Monday.
Yeah.
Tuesday's closed.
Yeah.
For breakfast and lunch hours?
We open 8 to 5.
Oh, okay, all day long.
Serving breakfast, lunch, coffee, desserts, anytime.
All right. Thank you, Olena. And I know you still have family in Ukraine, and I just want you to know we're thinking about you, and
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you have our support.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
take care of yourself, Olena. Yeah. There you go, Russell Rhodes, TampaBayFoodTours.com. And yeah, just talking to her before we went on, she still has family in Ukraine, and I just can't even imagine. But
No, I can't
she's
either.
able to still communicate with them, and they're on the west side, so she hopes they stay safe.
Please give her our best. We're thinking about her, and
I definitely will.
we all stand with Ukraine. Take care, man.
Yep.
Have a good weekend.